Well, hello there everyone. This is Iron Mark 3 and welcome back to Factorio, where I am playing on, once again, Facility 4. For your general relaxation and amusement, I'm never sure which it is with this particular series. Since the entire thing is just, casual, play along with me, just watch and relax and blah 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 blah, things like that. Despite how I get when sometimes I give myself an objective or something. And I know, I can get pretty bad when I do that. Right now I'm just dealing with that power problem, which was starting to crop up later on in the last couple of videos, by expanding my power plant capacity by a significant margin. Is that one actually hooked up? No, it is not, I don't think. Yeah, because I moved it all up. There we go. Okay, so I've got my existing plants here. I've just extended this fueling line down here into this sector, which I am now rigging up with some additional plants, like one. That'll do it there. There we go. There is, however, another problem with Facility 4 which is starting to crop up that I've noticed, and it is actually a fairly serious one. And I have to deal with it sooner rather than later, because, as always, a problem needs to have a solution to it. And sadly, the solution to this particular problem is that I need to expand. Yeah, the problem is I am actually running out of space. It's not quite serious yet, but things are definitely ticklish, I suppose you could call it. Just put a few lights down here to illuminate this plant, and then I can just get this entire thing powered back up. There we go. Okay. Power plant's up. Power balance is restored. And I'll tack another one in here. Okay. My problem is the size of this facility, which is not great. Laser turrets, okay. Oh yeah, but I've been upgrading my laser turrets as well in the interim. Just put a radar down there. Yep. So I can actually see things. And you can see the kind of things that are coming charging on my base at the moment, so it's quite useful to have these radars around. What's blown up? A turret. Fine. But the big problem is, as I said, the size of this place. It is not big enough, quite frankly. If that'll get that loaded, that's fine. No problems there. I might as well expand the turrets over here as well, because I've not done that. And it might actually help draw a little bit of fire away from these ones here. So what I've got basically in Facility 4 is I've got a strong defensive point, which is resisting incoming enemy attack very, very thoroughly. So that's good. But it is running out of space, which is bad. I mean, I've got this sector here, which is all the power plants and such. I've got this mining area up here. I've got this area here. It's just a tiny little bit of space. It's not much. I could cram some factories into here, I suppose. But I need space around here for level 3 factory production when I get around to, actually managing to do that. I might as well grab a few more while I'm here. I'll just keep a single stack on me for now. And I'll pull up this line here. So there's not much space going on in this particular corner of the base. Yep, that's fine. This here, it's going to be used for bio ammunition when I get to it. I don't have the tech for it right now because I need level 3 science packs. But that's going to be used in that sector there. This space here is going to be for more advanced tunnels, level 3s when I get to them. And I also need to work into here splitter production as well at some point as a supporting factory, which I think is probably going to end up crammed in around this area, depending on how much it needs. It won't be the most efficient, but it's going to be packed in. And then I need this space here for level 3 conveyors. There's a little bit extra space, but I don't want to crowd these lines more than I already have, because I need to keep some space to work in, unfortunately. This area can't do much with it, because it's got these plants into it. I could squeeze something in here, I suppose, but again, that's probably an issue. Up here I've got the conveyor production, and I'm sad to say this is actually the biggest space I think I have left in my base, which is not spoken for quite. Though, oh hello, incoming attack. All dead, good, fine. This sector here is the biggest bit of space I've got left, but it's adjacent to the research production sector. So I need this space ideally for making level 3 and, well, level 4 science packs actually barely need any space at all. I can cram that into level 2 facility if I wanted to. But level 3 science packs producing at steady rates like the other two are is going to be an absolute nightmare to try and fit into this kind of cramped real estate. Sure, let's go for some more shooting speed while I'm at it. That's fine. So yeah, level 3 science pack production is probably going to sprawl all the way across here if I'm trying to get it up to the same kind of production rates as those earlier ones. It's not great. And then to top it all off, I've got this sector here, which is dedicated to oil and batteries and plastic. I've actually upped my oil refining rates again since the last video. I'll just wander over this way. But the other problem here is that I don't have the space for a decent resource link to my main supply lines, because it's actually a bit too narrow to fit into that. Might as well grab these while I'm here. So yeah, I've got a fourth factory, sorry, a fourth refinery, and I'm not producing enough petroleum gas to keep up with the demands of the rest of my stuff, which is slowing down battery production and plastic production just a tad. But at least I've not got any power shortage right now. I'm not sure what's going to go in this particular bit, but again, it's pretty much spoken for, so yes. And lastly, we have this sector here, which is actually more or less spoken for as well as part of the, well, it's part of all the refining lines and stuff. This is where all of the furnaces and smelting is going on, at least for the moment. I don't have enough copper smelting going on, but I don't have the space to add another copper line either, which is what I really need to keep this thing operational at full capacity. I'm probably going to have to drop an extra feed line to keep this one supplied, which is not ideal. So that is the entire base of Facility 4 in its current incarnation, which is more or less spoken for in all respects and regards. Now, I have to find a way to cram into all of this robot production. So yeah, that's my big bugaboo, and that is what I'm trying to do for this particular video, if I've got the time for it. So let's see. I need engines, for which I need iron and steel. I need lubricants. That's something else I've not done yet. I've not got lubricant production. I need that for level 3 conveyors as well, so that's going to be a pipeline running in this general direction. What can I make lubricant out of? It's heavy oil, isn't it? I think. Yeah, heavy oil goes straight into lube. Okay, let's start making some lube then. Which facility is it? Chemical plant, yes. I can actually get that sorted out pretty quick because I've got some spare space in a couple of places around here, so I can just connect it straight into here. So that'll do the job, I think. Just need a storage tanks to help hold it. Yeah. Pull that out. Leave that be. Am I still carrying those big lines? No, I ran out. Okay. Just need to connect it all back up again. There we go. Lost 3 things. What have I lost? Oh, turrets and inserters. Against a really big attack going on down there. Yeah, it's about time I was getting laser turrets, I think. But that's not what I'm doing in this particular video. Okay, I have these tanks, which I'll be installing something like here? Yeah, here. These will be the vats of lube for my base, I think. Then to make the lube, it's just straight conversion of heavy oil into the required material. I have space for another 2 chemical plants, I think. Yeah. And then these will just hook straight into the heavy oil pipeline from the refineries because I don't have the space to be especially fancy with it. Sadly, that's just how it is at the moment. Yeah, I'm losing bits and pieces all over now. I really do need this robot upgrade to get my repair system started up. And that's just a flat plug into there. That's fine. Then I've still got a bit of space here, so I can just actually start packing those in there. I could probably fit a third one in, actually. No, I can't. It's only 2 wide, I need 3. Okay, can't do that, but I can plug this all in like that. So those will make the lube. Like that, that, and that. Okay. Then I just need to hook it all up to the heavy oil production. Oh, I'm actually out of pipes. Well, I did grab a stack earlier while between videos, but then I went and built a whole ton of steam engines. So yeah, I think that drained it all again. But there we go. I am now making lubricant, which I need for my electric engines. Great. 1 step completed. Battery production is going okay, I suppose. That's fine. So now I need to get to the robots and things. I need flying robot frames. I need... Oh dear. Well, I guess the first thing is I need a steel supply, which actually kind of sucks, but kind of does not, because I've actually got the main steel processing facility just right down here. And I'm sure it won't mind having a couple of splitters installed to it. I've not even balanced the entire path out, for heaven's sake. So if I put one... Yeah, I could just put a splitter into it and it'll balance it out no problem. Right, and I'll put one in there as well, which will drop down to here, and return path just all the way along here. It's not elegant, but it's bypassing the entire mess of what is going on in the rest of the place. So, but to keep space, I'm just bypassing all the way around here as well, because needs must and all that. Okay, I need to tunnel under here. That'll do. Yep. Then just tunnel like that, and there we go. I have the route for the steel to come in. Excellent. Now I just need to connect it at the bottom with all of these splitters I've just made. So let's do that and get it rolling. First up, that one to balance both sides like I do normally, and then this one will split it between the 2 supply feeds it now needs to go onto. So there we go. I mean, I've got hundreds of steel just backed up in the furnaces actually, because it's not been able to go anywhere. So it's not like I'm short on it at the moment. Okay, I've already got supplies of copper and steel up here. I've got the supply of factories I need. So let's get started on engines. Engines. What do I need for the engines? I need steel. I need cogs. I need pipes. Relatively simple. Okay. I'm gonna cram it up. Pardon my language. I'm gonna cram it over here, ignoring trying space here for a second row of lasers because I'm going to expand this line further. Ooh, that's a prime mix, isn't it? Good thing I've got so many guns there. I'm going to actually try and cram this all together as much as possible because space is at such a premium. So if I do it like that, that will supply it with enough. Okay, you can make the engines. You can make the cogs required, and you can make the pipes. Yep, that'll do it. Okay. And this will need a double feed supply line like that, unfortunately. There's no other way around it. One of which is going to have to be coming from here. So I need another splitter. So this one will bring in the copper and iron plate, and this one will bring in the steel, like so. Yep, that'll do it. Separate that off there. It needs to tunnel underneath like that, and okay, that will supply all of, well, these 3 factories at least, and then I do actually need to get some tunnels going. Darn it. Actually, that one doesn't need copper or iron plates. I can split. I can make that a little bit wider like that. Yes, that'll do it. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to puzzle this out as I go. It's not my preferred method of doing things. So one there, one there, one there, one there. Yep. Then I need steel input like that. Yep. How long does it take to make engines? It's slow, 20 seconds. This is not going to be a high efficiency run. Then I need a yellow, and I need another red, like that. Because that will drop it into another factory over here. And this one will be making the electric engines. Let's sort of find them. Here we go. Right, lube and circuits. Not too bad. I need a chest as well, because that's going to hold... I need normal engines as well, so that's why I'm going to be splitting the output for these, but it's going to take a while to make regardless. Unfortunately. Okay. Right, for this I need to get circuits and... yeah, just circuits and lube, so I need to get a basic circuit factory set. One there, one there. One there. Needs to load from there, needs to load from there. That should do it. Okay. You've seen the circuit pattern before. It grabs the copper to drop into this factory there, which will make the copper wire it needs. This one will actually make the circuits themselves, which means it needs to grab iron, which will grab from there as well. And then it'll drop them straight into the assembly machine at a fair clip. Not that fast, but it's still way faster than it's making regular engines, so it's not going to be a real issue at all. Though I also need to get a pipeline into it as well. Yes, there is that. Yeah, I need to get that pipe into it, for which I'll need a bunch more regular pipes, because I need to connect the lube line. Come on, you lube line, let's get you started out. No. Let's drop it there. And then split it like that and pull it straight across here. Just regular humps like that. Get it all going as far as it can underground to leave space for other stuff. Then it's going to need to come up here. Oh, we can actually go far enough in one run. That's fine. Okay. I'm losing some more turrets in assorted places. I need to get some laser turrets, actually. Let's build a laser turret while I'm at it. Since I've actually carrying enough resources to do that, and I need to reinforce some sections of my defensive walls. So yeah, okay, lube is coming down the pipes into the electric engines facility. And it's already making my first one. Excellent, okay. Once again, I need a couple of yellows like that. Actually pull that one off it. Don't know where that one's going just yet. Get a chest. Like that. And that will hold a couple of stacks of electric engines for if I need them. And that's going an even load, it seems, of stuff. So yeah, that's going okay for now. It's slow as hell, but you can't have everything, can you? Now then. To make the flying robot frame, it is batteries plus electronic circuit plus steel plate. Well, I've got excess circuit production here, so I can just unload from this one. So that'll do fine. And I need I'll put it there. Yep, that's fine. I need a yellow to start loading that with those, and start loading that with those. Okay. And actually, from the positioning, I just need a red there, and that'll grab the steel. If I put the inserter the right way round, that would help. As always, that would help. Just put that there to move the circuits along, and plug the thing in, and there we go. Okay. This thing will now make flying frames. at again, a slow pace, but it'll be enough for the time being. It just needs the battery now, which is going to have to be a long handle inserter there. Yeah, plug that one as well. Okay. Because I'm going to... This is the main battery supply line, so actually I might as well just put a blue on it and move it forward. Like that. Yep, that'll do it. That'll grab all it needs. So all it needs now is the electric engines. Okay. Last component. Laser shooting speed. Can't do that any further. Combat robots might as well. Okay. Last component required is the actual bots themselves, which is actually going to be one of the challenging parts. Yes, the bots themselves. Logistic bots, I think, are the easy ones, if I remember correctly. No, logistic bots are the hard ones because they need advanced circuits. A construction robot only needs electronic circuits, though, so I can actually slam that straight into production now. If I put that there. One there, one there. Might as well build a bunch of extras. Actually, no, I need a chest first. Give me a chest for those bots, and then give me a whole bunch of laser turrets, if you please. Because this one is going to be making my construction bots. And it only needs the actual frames themselves. And I better drop that to a single one, because it's going to be so slow making them. But I do need them. So there's not much point in dividing the outputs right now, unfortunately. Might as well just dump a couple in to get my first bot built by the end of the video, like that. And then you will unload straight to here. And you will have my bots. Perfect. And there we have it. I actually have production of bots going on. Oh, that's typical. Okay. I put these reds in here and then I misdesigned it, so it was only building from 3 of my plastic plants instead of 6. So yeah, that's kind of typical of me. But now I've got enough on me, I could make a roboport in the 15 seconds. Cancel those 2 there. Oh, I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff because I didn't get the rest of the resources. Okay, fine. But I have my first actual construction robot. And it's about to make its second one. Excellent. There it goes. Done. I'll have to build a more efficient facility later when I've actually got space, but that is also the end of this particular video. So, this has been I Am Mark III. Thanks for watching. I'm going to need to get more regular circuits as well. And I'll catch you some other time for some more Factorio. See you later.